I love it actually.
Love it. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Not a clear day.
Yeah.
Oh, because the way the cemetery there.
I like these trees or these leaves.
Yeah. Kind of look like they're in the willow tree family.
Yeah, there we go. Like Pocahontas.
Yeah. I think there was one video you posted that you and I were and it wasn't like a picture.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Right? Yeah, this is for YouTube. This is just for whatever.
Is
Cause
it like easier or something with that?
let me know if you want me to take a picture of you at any
Okay, I
point.
wanted to get the downward, which I just did, so
Okay.
show the height and all the beautiful.
Right?
Oh, you falling in love with rocks now too?
I like red rocks. This seems like red rocks, right? Or no?
We have a. It's broken shells. There are, yeah. Oh, wow. Yes, there's a baby shell.
Oh wow.
Who knew? I would have never thought we'd find shells here.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I got it.
Lone bird.
Ooh.
Sits in church probably.
Yeah. Oh. Oh wow. Yeah.
And look, there's something over there with the little cross. Like we should walk around there and see what that is.
Okay.
All right.
And we made it.
Awesome. I think, yeah, I didn't get any people.
You didn't?
And
Right. Oh yeah.
yeah, this is a lot more treasures. follow the crowd.
Follow the crowd?
Especially because it's dark.
Okay.
If it wasn't dark, I'd take with you on own thing.
All right.
Your generation, man. Your generation. Do you? Now that's beautiful, you know. Mine's is glistening.
Yeah, it is.
And darn it, she brought ice.
We're on day 2 of this hike. This is on a different day. The other day I was here with my sister, and today I am doing the same hike by myself just because I want to soak it in and I want to try out this hike with a clear view. It seems much clearer than the other day. I was literally here 2 days ago, so 2 days ago was more like a foggy, smug type of weather. But today, so much better, so much clearer, and as always, beautiful. So I made it at the top, at the cross. So this time around, because it's on a Tuesday, like at 10 a.m., now it's 11 a.m., so much less crowded. If you look around me, I don't know if I recorded how much crowded it was on a Sunday night for sunset, but it was pretty crowded. So many people, kind of hard to squeeze in a picture without the people in it. But this time, so easy. Like, honestly, I rather work on weekends and so I could explore on a weekday, which what I kind of do. I kind of do a little half and half, but man, coming here on a weekday is so much better. Like, look, let me show you guys how crowded it is on a Tuesday. Let me stand up a bit. Oh, all of this. Like, there's only 2 people up here. It is a huge difference. And here's the other side. There's a little helicopter up there. The cross. The crowds. The lack of it, which is the good thing. And yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move on and explore this way. I'm gonna try to explore a different path this time, because I believe I have to meet with my sister for lunch later. I would say I have a good hour left until I head back down, and I could drive just enough time to make sure I won't be late for lunch. But in the meantime, I want to take you guys along a new path, show you guys more of the view, and I guess the way this vlog is going to end is by showing you guys what I'm eating, what I'm having for lunch, and it should be a Jamaican type of food, but we'll see. I'll show you guys just to confirm. We're going to hike and then eat. That's the best way to do it, right? Because sometimes you get hungry after a good hike. I love how empty it is here, so I feel more comfortable to vlog. I don't like to vlog around people. Of course, it's not like I'm there in a room watching you guys watch me. That's when I'm probably gonna feel uncomfortable. Or if people were around me and they see me vlogging, That's when I get uncomfortable. But if nobody's around, I am great. I'm good. I'm normal. I feel comfortable. Here's a little area that I just walked to. From there, from the cross, all the way here. Wow. I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, wee. Look at all this. You know, honestly, I need to come here more often. This may be my new hiking spot. Like, where else do you hike, Betsy? Oh, nowhere else. Okay, I should start exploring more still, but still, I like it here. Maybe you could even go more down there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stick to this area. Honestly, I will pick a full day to hike here. I just need to set up a full day being completely free from morning to night and come with a friend, of course, and we could just spend the whole day throughout the whole park. When you're around here, just watch your step. Be careful, but I found a perfect spot to stand right here. It looks nice and flat. So that's where I'm gonna stand, right here. And then, boom, wow. And I could even sit right there, so I'm about to actually plop myself down, pray, and enjoy the view. Talk to God, that's praying, by the way, and enjoy the view. Ooh, wee. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I just need Jesus right here. This is Jesus' spot. Let's speak. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Yeah, went on for a morning hike. Yeah, especially with the view and on a clear day, it's beautiful up here. And I love the fact that I still have phone service. You know what? I was gonna walk and talk with you guys, but I feel like why not do it here? I just want to talk to you guys about Thanksgiving, give you guys up to date. I don't know who have seen my video that I posted back in Mother's Day in regards of me and my daughter's situation. If you have not seen that video, it's gonna be right here. I'm gonna show you the thumbnail of what that video looks like, or maybe I'll even like put a link right here for you guys to go back to watch if you want to. You don't have to, especially considering and knowing that that video is nearly 2 hours long. Me explaining in depth of what's going on, what happened, and the situation. So if you want to know more in depth, I would say go ahead and check that video out. But just to run down the little summary of it, this is basically my first holiday, especially for those who do know about me and Naya, aka my daughter's situation. This is my first holiday without spending it with her, without even speaking to her. Still to this day, just to keep you guys up to date, I have not spoken nor seen my daughter for, let me see, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Now it's December. 9 months? So yeah, ever since like the end of March, I'm not gonna see her for the rest of the year. I just know that for a fact. And who knows how long it's gonna be, but I just wanna keep you guys updated how I feel. I don't know, sometime, especially after admitting the things that I'm about to admit, I might feel guilty. I might feel like, wow, like, am I really supposed to be a mom? But if I'm being completely transparent and honest, I've been living life to the fullest. Like, I'm doing great. And like I said, I'm just being 1000% transparent and honest, and I feel guilty for that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that there are days that I don't miss her. I'm not gonna sit here and say there are days that I don't think about her. But I am gonna tell the truth and sit here and say there are days that I don't think about her. That's the guilty part of me, I guess, as I'm saying that out loud, as I admit that out loud, but also as I think about that within myself and be like, oh yeah, I have a daughter. Oh yeah, I am a mom. Like I said, if you guys want to know what happened in depth, I did raise her up until she's 15. About 3 days after her 15th birthday, that's when her dad kind of overreact, pretty much overreact. They both overreact and just disappeared, took her away, and we didn't even get a chance to talk. Anyway, but being with my family for Thanksgiving, especially seeing her cousins, my niece and my nephews that is around the same age as Naya, it felt kind of weird in a way because it's like I see them with their own parents' relationship, and I'm just like, okay, I wish me and Naya was like that. I wish me and Naya was close, like the way my brother and his daughter is so close, both of his daughters, or even like, yeah, it's just things like that did pop into my mind, and there was a bit of jealousy towards it, but at the same time, I'm fine. Like, I have friends that I hang out with every single day. There's this girl in my life that I basically doing life with, and things are great, honestly. She honestly is helping me keep my mind off of Naya, but I want to say, even before she came into my life, I was healing with the Lord, and I basically surrendered the whole situation to God. Like I said, there's a whole 2-hour video about this, but I just want to talk and keep you guys up to date, especially for those who have watched that video, who does know my story. I'm doing great. I am honestly doing great. There are times that I am worried about Naya though, and I'm like, you know what? Let me not try to take over the situation. Once I release something to the Lord, it's 1000% His. Technically, I was talking to my sister the other day. She just moved here to California, and I admit to her, like, hey, I surrendered the whole situation. And she agreed because she'd been through a similar situation that I have with her own kids, aka my niece and nephew. I know there's parents out there, you have kids, they don't talk to you, you guys separate. So this is the only reason why I'm sharing my story, just to let you guys know that you are not alone. This is something that I did not expect would happen to me, but I'm sharing my journey. I'm being transparent. And I am here just to say, you know what, this is temporary. Maybe me and Naya may reconnect in the future, but only God knows that, if I'm being honest. Only God knows that. Tomorrow is not promised to each and every one of us, so that's why I said it like that. Like, it depends on God, if God's willing, if it's a part of God's will. God is good either way. God is good during the good, God is good during the bad. And as I'm saying all that, I am seeing the cross right here. I'm just in a season, well, every single day we have to pick up our cross. We have to carry our cross. I guess all that to say is, yeah, this holiday season is my first holiday season without speaking or seeing my daughter. I thought it would be very heavy. And like I said, there are times that I think about her and I'm just like, oh, I wish I could talk to her. I wish that, things didn't play out the way it played out. But again, if I'm being completely honest, maybe it's me. I needed the break. Maybe sometime I question myself, like, maybe I'm not fit to be a mom because I have these feelings of like, I don't think about her. I'm like, oh, like I said earlier, oh yeah, I'm a mom. Oops, I forgot. Only because she's not in my life anymore, At least for right now. That's the only reason why I don't really think about her. I don't worry. I don't stress, And that's on the dad's call. That's on both my daughter and her dad. I already repent about my verbal hardness of parenting, I guess, but it's not like I actually touch the child. I don't touch her like that. Even though there are times that I forget that I have a daughter, there are times that, I forget she exists. There are times when I do remember she exists, I'm like, oh, I'm sad. But I don't dwell in that sadness. I guess that's my thing. I don't dwell in it because I trust God with my story. I trust God. It's just part of trusting God and not lean on my own understanding. It's just trusting God with her life. And He's always in control, if I'm being honest. If we truly trust God, like, why would I stress? Why would I be sad? Yeah, there's a little grief behind the loss. Like, yeah, there is times that I wish that I could, like, say, bring her up here to hike with me, even though Naya does not like hiking. I wish that, I could still do life with her. But at the same time, like, for example, she does not like hiking. Maybe it's good for us to separate so she could do her own thing. I could do my own thing. She could find herself. I could find myself, build my relationship with God deeper. Hopefully she's doing the same. And then maybe later we could reconnect. But if not, like I said, God is still good. Maybe we could reconnect in heaven, hopefully, with Jesus by our side. But anyway, like I said, I just want to keep you guys updated. Good Thanksgiving. Food's delicious. Time with the rest of my family, great. Another thing I wanted to share though, another thing I wanted to share. Like with my daughter Naya, as I was talking to one of my sisters yesterday about the situation, I do wish that my daughter is still in connection with her aunts, like with my brother and with my sisters. Because just because she wants to cut me off and doesn't want to be a part of my life, that's her choice and that's her dad's choice. But I feel bad, especially yesterday as I was thinking about this, I feel bad that the rest of my family have to suffer and not connect with her because of me. I don't want to be in the way of that connection, of their connection. Like, I wish that they could still talk on the phone or whatever the case may be. They could visit each other. I wish they could still continue their relationship, like especially Naya with her cousins that's around her age here in California. I wish that they could still build their own relationship. If you want to push me out of the picture, so be it. But don't let them suffer or, I don't want to be in the way of blocking their relationship. I don't want to be in the way of blocking the relationship of other families, between her and other families because they did nothing wrong. They did absolutely nothing wrong to jeopardize that relationship. It's only me. Just leave me out of it, but still connect with everybody else. So I do feel bad about that. I feel guilty about that. Like me blocking her dad's number, I mean, that's my fault on my part. I was angry again. I'm human. Hi. We're all humans here. I blocked his number a long time ago to the point that I guess his number disappeared from my phone. So even when I look under the block numbers, his number disappear. Maybe that's God's way of saying like, hey, maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Because I was gonna give my sister his number so that she could reach out to him and connect with Naya, but I couldn't find it. I'm like, oh, oops. Well then. So that's that. The only way they could reach out to her is just by Instagram. I did find her Instagram the other day. I didn't follow her, and of course she's not following me. So if you guys want her Instagram information, you guys have to download. I know you guys don't use technology like that, but you guys have to download Instagram, and I could provide that information. Especially, I'm just mainly talking to my sisters who's probably watching this right now. You have to download Instagram, and I could send you her information, her profile, and you guys can message her through Instagram and see if she responds. That's literally the only way, because I have no contact. I don't know her number. I mean, I know what school she goes to. I could always go to the school, but again, I'm not that type of person. Again, there's a whole 2-hour video about this, me explaining in details, in depth of everything. I'm just here to get like a little rundown of like pretty much how I'm doing, which is great. Life is great. I mean, life could be better, but I am thankful regardless, and I'm very, 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 very content. I think that's pretty much all I want to share. If I think of anything else or if I forget anything, I'll pop back on and I'll let you guys know. One last view before we head back down. I wish I could stay here all day. I mean, I could, but man, like I said, I just need one full day, and I prefer to do that with a friend too. Okay, I do want to say one thing real quick that I kind of almost forgot. Yeah, so during Thanksgiving, being with my family, it is kind of hard because everybody who does not know about the situation between me and Naya is like, where's Naya? Where's Naya? And I have to be like, she's with her dad, and hopefully cut it short right there. But they will keep bringing her up and be like, tell Naya I said hi. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, we're not talking, but yeah. Just things like that. And being in a Thanksgiving party gathering full of people with a bunch of us, like, and me, it's a long story, like I said, which is why I have a 2-hour video on it. Me trying to explain everything in depth while the whole family, like, there was noise, there's all these commotion going on. It's like not a place for me to explain what have happened between me and Naya. If you're family and you're watching this video and you're just now finding out this way, and we recently saw each other in the Thanksgiving gathering, I just want to explain that piece of it. Like, the reason why I did tell the situation there, because I feel like it's not a place for me to explain what happened, because it's a long story. We would have to be on the phone for a long time, for over an hour to be exact, and or we will have to sit down, have lunch together one-on-one. So like, I'm about to meet one of my sister right after this, and I'm about to tell her what's happening between me and Naya as we're eating lunch together. And hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna meet with my other sister and keep her up to date between me and Naya, because she's the one that keeps asking me where's Naya, and she was sad that Naya didn't come with me to the Thanksgiving gathering, and I felt bad, and I'm just like, you know what, we need to have a one-on-one. So hopefully we had that one-on-one already. If not, then yeah, either way, everybody deserves to know, everybody should know. It's not like I'm hiding it, it's just that I want to explain it with details without any confusion, without any misunderstanding. So that's really one hard thing about the holidays and Thanksgiving. Family that does not know and be like, where's Naya? How's Naya doing? I don't know. I don't know, because it's been 9 months. But yeah, but of course I can't say that, because once I say that, then I have to go into it. And like I said, so many different conversation in a family gathering going around. It's loud. It's not a place for me to feel comfortable to spill out what's happening between me and Naya relationship. And for those who are new here, if you don't know who Naya is, she's my daughter. She's my 15-year-old daughter who, oh, rebellion or react, told her dad, disobey me, told her dad, I don't know what, and yeah, move out of my house. All right, now we could go. Wow, look at that. Hello. Okay, let me go ahead and move to a different spot because I've been here in the same spot for like over an hour probably, or maybe an hour. So let me go ahead and move to a different spot as I work my way down. So that way I could meet with my sister, have lunch, and talk to her about Naya's situation. She loves Jesus, she loves the Lord, so I want to talk to her about this so she could help me pray for Naya. If you guys are watching this and also love the Lord, have the relationship with the Lord, can I ask you guys to continue to help me pray for Naya? Fast and pray. That's all I'm asking for. Ooh, I could set you guys down right here. Man. But yeah, that's all I'm asking for. Like, please continue to pray. And I guess that's another thing I am guilty of. I do not pray for her every day. Pray for me. Pray for me too. Because, yeah, I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm human. I mean, of course, if I don't think about Naya, my daughter, every day, then of course I'm not praying for her every day as well. So, man. I guess my relationship with the Lord is not as strong. So I'm just asking for help. I want it to be stronger. I want it to grow, of course. So I'm asking you guys for prayer, please. And thank you. Like, even if it's not every day, something is better than nothing. This is like a perfect shot, by the way. Like, wow. All right, let's go. Okay, back to the hiking update. I think I'm gonna walk down that way as a shortcut as I'm walking my way down. I know if I was with my sister, I know she wouldn't be able to do this, but let's see how it looks for me. Oh, look at those little kitties. Not kitties, not as cats, but children running. And a dog. It's just, and that's another thing. Another thing I'm kind of grieving about is broken families. Like, I would look at other families and I know it's not perfect. Things are not perfect. It takes work, you know? All relationship takes work. All families take work. But when I do see them in public, getting along, playing together, running together, that's when I'm like, when's it my turn, Lord? When will I get there? Or even if I'm not made to have a family, I'm not made to be married, maybe, perhaps, it's not part of God's will for my life, then you know what? I'm okay because, like I said, as long as I have, friends, somebody in my life that I could do life with, I have this one girl in my life that I'm currently doing life with, and I'm happy. I'm honestly happy. I'm very content, honestly, to the point that I'm like, is this right? Is this from you, Lord? Let me make sure. Let's see. So, this is our update right now. Trying to see the best way. If I can't do it, then I won't. But I've been seeing people going down. I'm like, how? How? So, let's see if I could do it. I probably could, honestly. Man, but it's like deep almost. Alright, I'll let you guys go so I don't fall. I'll keep you guys updated. If you see a next clip, I have survived. I made it. Alright, update. I made it to the ground. I came down from up there down here. I definitely needed my two hands. So good thing I put you guys away. You know what? I'm gonna try to go a new way. I'm gonna see if a path will lead to the same entrance. Either way, I feel like I have 30 minutes to, explore. I just want to see where this path leads. I don't know. I'm gonna walk a bit and see, but if not, I'll turn around if I feel like I'm lost or something. But today is a beautiful day, by the way. 70 degrees, sun's out, but it's also kind of cloudy, which is perfect, so we're not scorching hot. We're not cooking out here. California weather, they always have the perfect weather. Not always, actually. Not every single day throughout the whole year. Especially, this is for my sister who came on the hike with me. If you recognize a certain area that I pass, we kind of pass under the bridge. This is what it looks like on a different path on the other side. So I'm recording this for her as well, if she's watching on YouTube. Can't really see it now, but the flag was up there. The cross, oh, you can see the cross right there. Yep, there's the cross. Walk from here to here with this view. I probably would say and admit this path is kind of not as scenic as the other side. This path is more like a boring side, kind of. Not much to see. That's what I kind of view it as. Get it? View? Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's not much of a view to me. Like, I guess the other side has more trees, stuff like bridge. It's like a little more going on. This side is more like, I don't know, more bland. But it's still a good walk. I'm not complaining. I'm just comparing. Okay, this is where it kind of starting to get more beautiful, more greenery. I think that's what was missing, the lack of green. I just wanted more. I guess my sister who came with me would love this side better because of the rocks. I didn't really pay attention to the rocks, but you guys could see it on the video. But I like the green with the rocks. I like the trees, the lush, I don't know. I just want some green in my life. So as I kind of curve, it became more green, and I'm like, there it is. And the view with the mountains, yeah, there it is. Ooh, that's pretty cool right there. Hold up, let me zoom in. I don't know if you guys can see the details, but I'm zooming in. Look at the stairs. Like, look at that little path with little stairs here and there. Stupid flies. One thing I don't like is bugs around here. Here's more of the detail of it. And then here's more of a lookout. let's look out. Being around here makes me feel like I'm in like some sort of oasis. Ooh, look at that. So here's your bench if you need a relaxing, take a breather. Here's some cactuses. Oh, wow. Hey, that's a shortcut right there too. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and lop around and walk that path that way. But I just want to show you guys how it looks. Probably could climb up there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna loop around and we'll see this again most likely. I hope you guys are enjoying this hike so far. I will say and I will admit, this is one of my top favorites. Like, probably top favorite hike ever. Like, if I would pick my number one hike, it would be this one. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, guys, check this out though. This is a beautiful. Definitely my spot right here. Like, if I had lunch, I would eat right here at this spot. I love this view. I love these trees. Both of these trees. And this view. My gosh. Woo-wee. Yeah, this is my favorite hike. Alright, we went ahead and looped around like I mentioned a bit ago. Here's how it looks on this angle. So sandy. I love it. Alright, let's keep walking. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know you could ride on cactuses. Alright, so we loop back around and here's the cross. So this is an update for anybody watching, but mainly for my sister who was hiking with me. Sister, this is how it looks. There's this little castle right there up here with the bridge. Next time we have to explore that area. So remember the path that you go one way and there's another path that we almost went to, but we wasn't sure if it's all connected? The answer is yes, they're connected. It will eventually lead you to that one bridge, if you remember. Well, it should be on the vlog. And it does connect you to the cross as well. So yeah, you just go around there. It's just a different scenery, but eventually you'll get to the same place. So that kind of gave me a revelation right there. I want to explain it to you guys in a bit. As soon as I get to the car, I want to explain that revelation to you guys. But yeah, here's the part that it kind of splits. So I started the opposite way. I tried about to show you guys straight ahead, and I ended, this way. So here we are, back to this point. All right. So here's the picture, or not the picture, but the symbol, the bell with the cross on top. This is one path that we almost went to, but we didn't. We took this path instead, and we went up to the cross. But I'm just saying is, if you guys take this path, it's also gonna lead you to the cross. So, yeah, this is where we're at. So if I were to pick a path, my personal favorite would be this path right here. But there are some cool spots that I like about this path too. Like Majority of it wasn't that great, but there's this one and two spots that I absolutely love. So overall, I love the whole park. I love everything about this place. Everything is good. I would rate this 5 star, honestly. All right, now we're heading back down to the car. That was a great hike. I had fun today. I had fun both times. And can I add, the weather is phenomenal. And I don't even need any long sleeves. It's the middle of the day, it's only noon, but man, the weather's phenomenal. The weather was phenomenal both times, but I'm just saying, California always have its perfect weather, sometime, all the time. Not every single day, not all 365 days, but a lot of the time it does. I'm just very comfortable. Have my sweater type around my waist just in case. Always bring a sweater just in case though, no matter how hot it is. Only because you never know how late you're gonna stay out. Like, you could be here until nighttime. Nighttime is cold. It's still cold in the night. So that's why I was like, wear your sweater just in case. Bring a sweater just in case. And you'll be fine. It's perfect. Mm, mm, mm. And the crowd is perfect. My gosh. I love coming here. And once again, this is the name of the place. So enjoy over 3 miles of trails. I love it. Here in Riverside. I hope me posting this, I mean, it's crowded enough already, so what my post gonna do? Nothing much. I mean, there's no real reason to gatekeep a place. I mean, God created everything for everybody, like every place, every nature for everybody to enjoy. So if you don't know about it, you should. And if you haven't been here before, you should check it out. You should visit. You should do a hike. It's well worth it. Me personally, like, especially maybe I don't mind sharing, is because, most people work on weekends. I mean, no, weekdays. So me personally, I will definitely come here on the weekdays the most. Every once in a while, like say with my siblings, since they're only free on weekends, I would come here with people who only have weekends off. As long as I have somebody with me, I don't mind going to a crowded place. I just don't like to go to a crowded place by myself. That's when I get really intimidated. Like, I don't feel comfortable being in a crowd while I'm by myself, while I see everybody else, pairing up or know each other, and just it's just me by myself, not knowing anybody, not talking to anybody. So that's where I get uncomfortable. So I don't mind coming here on the weekends when it's super crowded with people knowing each other, as long as I'm with somebody that I know as well. Like if I'm bringing a friend, but it's always nice to bring a friend during the weekdays too. Somebody who has the same schedule as me. So the girl I'm doing life with, for example, I would love to bring her here because we have the exact same schedule. And our schedule is we're mainly free most of the time on weekdays. So weekdays will be our days to visit this park or to do anything. All right, let me go to the car and I'll talk to you guys some more. Oh, man, that was a good workout. All right, I'm back in the car, as you guys could see. And I just want to tell you guys about the revelation that I thought about. Remember when I told you guys about 2 different paths? I mean, it's really simple. At least to me, it's really simple. When it comes to people, people have their own individual multiple path that leads to the cross, that leads to Jesus Christ. Different path leads to the cross. Just how people's lives are different, but at the end of the day, if it leads to the cross, at the end of the day, even if it looks bad, even when people are living the way they're not supposed to be living in sin, it's the Holy Spirit's job to change their heart, and direct them to the right path. And the Holy Spirit direct people in their own individual path. It's not the same as yours, aka it's not going to be the same as yours. It's not going to look the same as yours. Yeah, you're going to encounter some people who is walking in a similar path as you, but that's not the case for every single person. All this just to say is like we all have our own path. Our own lives could be similar, it could be very different. But at the end of the day, it's going to lead to Jesus Christ. That's the hope, and that's, is pretty much the promise, honestly, if you know the word and if you read the word. And yeah, my goodness. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I have. Let me shake these rocks out of my shoes, though, real quick. Then I could drive to meet my sister. I forgot to mention, at the hike, there's always like 2 vendors or 3 vendors that sells juice, fruits, always refreshing stuff. So I'm just sharing that in case if there's anybody who never been to that hike before. Just want to share that information. I was gonna grab something, but then I was like, you know what, let me just go home and grab an ice cream. I have a box of ice cream sandwich in my freezer, so I'm gonna go home and enjoy that. It looks good. Alright, I just want to squeeze this part of a video in here real quick. It's a different day. It's literally the next day. So yesterday I went on this hike that you guys are watching, and today I'm just recording this. I just want to do a little correction after I went over my video and what I said. So as far as doing life with somebody, I just don't want to make it sound like I don't have nobody in my life, because I have family, especially here in California. Um, the difference is doing life with somebody is basically like this girl that I'm talking about. I'm doing life with her almost every single day. And that's something I've been praying for, like having a best friend, somebody I could do life with, in the minimum of seeing them at least 1 time per week. So that's what I was talking about, more of like someone I'm doing life with. I don't want to make it sound like I don't have anybody, because I know that I have family. I know that I have family that I could always call. Just want to make that clear, just in case. And 2, I want to give you guys a quick update about me talking to my sister. So I had lunch with her. We had Jamaican food. Food is great. I spoke to her about me and Naya's situation, and she is a very, very godly sister. Like, she loves Jesus, she loves the Lord. As I was explaining the situation to her about me and Naya, even she said that she would do the same thing. Like, she said how I handle situation is biblical, because if you read the Bible, if you know the scripture, discipline a child. I mean, I pretty much probably explained this already in my original video that's 2 hours long. If I was not disciplining Naya, like I said in the original video, I tried one form of punishment. That did not work. I had to do another form of punishment, and if that does not work, I use spanking as a very last resort. So in the Bible, it does say like, hey, discipline your child with a rod or something like that. I'm gonna insert the verse in here. But basically what I'm just trying to say, and it should be common sense, like if you discipline a child, that means you love them and you care for them. You just trying to navigate them to not to make a wrong decision. I'm trying to teach Naya how to listen and how to obey. Like, literally, that's it. I kind of forgot why I took away her electronics, but the way she disobeyed and not listening to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, no. You're not going to be this type of person. I'm not going to raise you to be this type of person. But if there's parents out there that does not discipline their child, do they really love them? I mean, they might think they love them, but the way they think they love them is actually causing them more harm than good. I guess I'll just leave it as that. But yeah, I just want to hop on here real quick, just to explain that piece of it. Like, just want to give you an update of what my sister said. Like, she did not make me feel like, and it's not like I'm talking to her just to, get a validation of like, am I doing things right or wrong? It's more like, hey, help me pray. Pray for me. Pray for me. and pray for Naya. And she just throw a little extra of telling me like she would do the same thing and it's biblical and things like that. So it's just another confirmation from the Lord of Him reassuring me that, I could still be in peace, even though it's a holiday. Thanksgiving just passed, Christmas coming up. I'll be just fine, honestly. I am very content. I'm trusting God with Naya's life. So, yeah, I'm good. I promise. I promise I am good. If I'm not good, I'll be transparent. And like I said, there's some days I am a bit sad, but I quickly get over it. Because of course, I will prefer things to work out differently. Of course. But, anywho, that's all. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, now I'll let you guys go.